we go. Hi, Faye. It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in weeks.
Yeah, if it hadn't been for you, we might have just been like a big pantomime show.
That's probably what would have happened.
Jesus Christ. It's the problem when you have a studio that you film multiple things in. It's like, oh, well, I need this piece of equipment for this, and then you unplug things, and then you forget. And there's so many things to plug in and turn on when the show starts. It's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, in case you didn't know, hi, I'm Dr. Gaffer, and you're in the back row. This is Phuk YouMing, or Father's Chinese, I swear to God. Welcome. Glad you can hear us now.
And we said wonderful things about Sam and his lovely show, and he totally missed it.
And he didn't hear any of that, so it's like it didn't happen. It seemed like you'd notice something, there's not a big meter right here with big red and green lights that move when you can actually hear me.
Or it'll just come up with this thing that says, we can't fucking hear you.
Yeah.
But that'll never happen. So Dark Faye is going to be our meter.
Hooray.
Yay, Faye. What have you been doing? Working a lot?
Probably.
I've missed you.
We have missed you. You've been gone for easily a month. Maybe 2.
Yeah, maybe a little longer.
2. Anyway, it's nice to have you back now.
Yay!
You got some stories for us?
I have a couple of things.
I'm going to talk about porn.
Really?
I don't know what you're going to talk about.
Well, maybe we should start with you.
No, I think we should finish with me. It'll keep people hanging around.
Oh, training people at work have to go in saying, well, I'm really happy that you got to be here at least for a little while.
Yeah.
So, yay.
And tell the people at work, after, they realize that they can't cut it at your job and they have to be let go and they've got, their Sundays free, tell them to watch the show. Excuse me.
You distracted my entire mind.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're on your tablet. Well, that's okay.
I love this thing.
I noticed. You get a lot of enjoyment out of that.
I do.
And who was that from?
My sister.
From his sister. That's probably my favorite part, when it screams. Been busy since David died. Who's David? The guy at work? He died? That sucks. Hope you didn't know him too well. If so, I'm sorry. If not, then, well, I'm not.
Well, she was on a first name basis.
Oh, that's true. I'm on a first name basis. Nay. Wait, that's the last name. Dark. I guess I'm wrong.
Yeah, you call her by first name.
I could call her Dark.
Hi, Kyle.
Kyle, what's up?
Yeah, David was a friend of hers that passed away.
Oh,
He was a police officer, I think. Patrolman.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Yep.
really sorry. That is so sad.
But it's one of those magical people, that you meet in your life and you just make a connection.
I know those people.
Yeah.
I know those types.
So.
I apologize. I hope it goes better for you and yours. And I love you. And he loves you.
Well, let's try to cheer up with some news.
Oh, right. Well, let's cheer up with this. There's a movie coming out sometime in the future that I don't know when.
Okay, that's not news. Okay, that's very vague.
Haven't gotten
Okay, you got more.
Yet.
Okay.
So, the good part is, it's really corny and stupid. I guess that's a good part, because it makes it funny. So I guess you could, get trashed and go and see the movie, and it'd be just, a great time. Kick it with your friends. It's called Big Ass Spider.
Big Ass Spider?
Yes. And I'm going to...
So, is it supposed to be scary?
Well, you can come up with your own, thoughts and feelings of this.
Okay.
I didn't do this earlier because I was
You had other things.
not doing
You had
it.
other
Yeah.
things.
I was doing other things and not this.
That makes sense.
Kyle,
I often do other things that aren't this.
True. Kyle says, "Hey guys, welcome from welcome from a smoky, fiery, and quite sinister Sydney, Australia." Ooh. Well, it's cold over here, so we'll trade.
I guess just everyone in general in Australia is getting into a Halloween mood. Welcome to a smoky and fiery sinister.
I think he means there's fires.
Oh. Sorry.
Homes burning down.
Well, that could still be
children dying.
That could still be festive.
Ooh.
I guess.
No, I think it would only have to be on a zombie raid or something. Okay, here we go.
It sucks because it's mostly trees there. Anyway.
I like trees. That one? Or both?
Are you going to make it bigger first?
Yeah, I'll make it bigger.
Okay.
That sounded hot, by the way. What the hell did you turned around my thing?
You better hide your wife, cause it's a big ass spider on the loose.
We're gonna need a miracle. Spiders happen to be my specialty. I become a spider to catch a spider.
But isn't this like the biggest spider ever? You could be super exterminator. So I'm gonna help you, and you know like how? Like Robin helps a Batman. Okay, so what is the biggest spider ever?
It's 20 inches long and black.
Sounds funny. Oh, God.
This is so gross.
Oh, yeah? What?
Look at this.
No, describe it. I'm not gonna look.
This is, without question, the biggest spider on record.
Anything else?
Anything else?
Let's go, man.
What?
Don't be scared.
I'm not scared. This thing's huge. Highly poisonous. Aggressive. Fast. Smart. It's strong. This is a big-ass spider.
If I see the spider, I'm gonna put his ass.
This town has no idea what's coming. God help us all. We're gonna kill some spiders. Gonna kill some spiders dead.
And there you have it. Whoa!
So yeah. Well, what did that say? October 10th? It's already
Yeah.
out. It's already out. Lol. Anyway, so I thought that was pretty funny.
It is still pretty funny.
Yeah. So have a kick-ass, spanking, spidery, smashing good time.
Woot.
And go see it if you're into that.
If you're into that sort of thing.
Which actually I kind of enjoyed it anyway. So yeah, there's that. I'm not sure why they decided to make this movie. I mean, at first I thought, okay, this is going to be some parody of, you know, the films of like Godzilla and whatnot, rampaging the city. I didn't think it was going to be an actual real film, because when I was reading, I was like, that is the hokeyest storyline ever. But then I saw the trailer and I said, yeah, okay, it's a real movie. And actually, it might actually end up being kind of fun. And you know, my sister is actually completely and utterly terrified of spiders, so I was thinking, you know, one of these days I'll say, hey, let's go see a movie, and I won't tell her what it is. We'll just, you know, I'll pre-order the tickets and we'll walk in, and yeah, that'd probably be a really good time for me and a really bad time for her.
So, Amber joined because she saw that we had a giant brain. She's like, that's all I saw. So I decided to join in on this chat because there was a giant 3D brain. Yes.
Yes. It is in, wait, it's in 3D.
That's well, it's in
The
front of
brain
us.
or the spider? Oh, the movie.
Oh, the movie is.
Really? Fun. So, going on to other movies that are in 3D and whatnot. Avatar.
Oh.
So, apparently, James Cameron is being very,
Is there going to be a Fern Gully 2?
no, sadly. I would love that. I would love a Ferngully too. But James Cameron is actually making a second, third, and fourth Avatar.
Well, that's what I meant.
Oh. Right, Ferngully. Got it. Because it looks like it. Okay, gotcha. So apparently they're going to start shooting the films next year around the same time, October, and they're going to shoot them simultaneously. So everything's going to be shot for each one of the movies all at the same time. So that'd be kind of interesting.
And cost effective too.
I would say so. Yeah, very cost effective.
Mass produce those cunning explosions that we all adore so much.
What? We are late on the news. Yeah, probably.
I wonder if his wife is going to make like a Hurt Locker 2 and 3 then.
I don't know.
You think? Maybe
I don't know about that, but
just to keep keep the competition going.
That could be. Second one's coming out in December 2016. The third one is the 2017, and the fourth one is 2018. So get to look forward to all of that. So yeah, I can understand cost effective. I mean, if you're going to be doing all of that 3D work and computer CGI graphics and whatnot, then being able to do it all at once, it'll probably help. Maybe they'll get a package deal from the CGI people. Oh, you want to make 3 more?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
we'll bring the cost
that's
down.
how I like my sci-fi sequels. Shopping for effects on the cheap.
I didn't say
Is
it
that
was
that
gonna
worked?
be cheap.
That worked out for Ghostbusters really well.
Avatar 2 is based in the oceans. Thanks. That would be actually kind of neat. Hector H says, so, what's up with Pauly Shore?
I haven't seen him.
No. Actually, I've been really curious about that, too, lately. Well, actually, it was a couple of months ago that I was curious about it. I haven't really thought about it in the recent months, but a couple of months ago I did. And, he just kind of disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah, I think I don't know what the deal with that was. I imagine he still probably lives somewhere at his mom's house in North Hollywood.
It could be.
Or maybe he moved to Encino in real life. I don't know.
I don't know. Kyle says, can you guys talk about Escape from Tomorrow? Do we know anything about Escape from Tomorrow?
No, but Kyle does.
Kyle, would you like to discuss Escape from Tomorrow?
Apparently he would. I just find that distracting. Like every once in a while, like you'll get more coins and the little thing will just light up. I'm like, ooh, what? I have no idea what it was before, so
He's doing stand-up. And he's he's touring with his stand-up comedy.
Because that's what he always did, or that's what he used to do. Because his mother owns the comedy club.
Oh, I didn't know that.
In Los Angeles, so.
Oh wow.
So he grew up there, and so that's kind of how he got into the whole comedy business in the first place.
Well, good for him.
I don't know if you can technically call some of the movies he's done, comedies.
Oh.
I mean, if you're stoned, they're hilarious. I've heard.
He's heard. Oh, Escape from Tomorrow. That's the black and white film.
What do you mean black?
that the people shot in Disneyland.
Oh yeah.
That's what that is.
Yes, we do know about that.
Yeah. You want us to talk more about that, huh?
We've talked about it twice, man.
Let's see.
Someone has a little Disney heart on, I think.
Probably. See, what do you say? The film that was shot in black and white. Ooh. That's gonna get annoying.
I've had this thing for like over a year. If it hasn't gotten annoying by now.
True. Wait, you've had that for over a year?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you just got that.
Nope. Had it for a while.
Oh. Well, I haven't heard it before.
That's because when I moved from the last studio, I just hadn't unpacked it yet.
Oh!
It's a lot of shit in here, people. No lie.
Oh. So apparently it was out on the 11th. Yeah, opening weekend was the 11th. And we have not seen it yet.
We haven't seen anything yet. I haven't been to a movie in a long time.
Neither have I.
Yeah.
Nope.
Been a while.
So I guess that's something we just have to see before we
should
can
go
really
together.
comment on it. Really?
Yeah, well, that would be. We'll know what the other one's talking about.
Oh, that's a good idea. That'd
Perfect.
be fun. All right. So Kyle, we will probably pick a day this week to go and see it, and next week we will talk about it. Are you busy this week?
Actually, I think I have time sometime this weekend.
Do you have some time?
I might have some time.
I think I do. I don't have it on Friday though.
I don't think they expect me to go to rehearsal every day.
Well, I hope not. That'd be shitty. So yeah, we'll talk about it next week. In more detail anyway. So has anybody gone to the Tunisian Sahara lately?
Oh yeah, actually, I was there yesterday afternoon.
Were you?
Yeah, Artesians are good people.
Yeah. Lovely sand.
I'm fucking lying. Why do you ask?
Well, you better get over there soon. I suppose now's a good time. Can you get me a beer while you're up?
Like seriously? I thought you got one.
No, I didn't go get one. I've been sitting here the whole time. Where have you been?
I don't pay that much attention to you.
I guess not. Oy vey. So Tatooine, apparently, which was built in the Sahara, what is the word I just said? Oh my gosh, I'm having problems. The Tunisian Sahara Desert. That's where it was filmed. That's where they created the set. It was the Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. It was the home of Anakin Skywalker that they put in the middle of the desert there, called, well, the Mos Espa, or Espa, the Mos Espa. So anyways, apparently the sand dunes of the desert starting to creep up on this little town that they created. It was 20 buildings and 10,000 square meters, covering about that much of the desert there. And apparently the sand dunes are starting to cover it. So
there you go,
thanks.
Carl.
I appreciate it. So that's kind of a sad thing. So they're not.
I should have done this while I was away.
Yeah, we should have. So anyway, so apparently it's kind of a sad thing, seeing that Star Wars is such a big thing, and actually there's a lot of people that are being trucked out to that location in the desert to actually take a look at the buildings and stuff that they made for the movie. So I've seen a couple of them on YouTube, and from what it used to be and what it is now, it's pretty degraded, and you can actually see in the people's videos how the dunes are starting to creep up. So it's kind of fascinating to see, how Mother Nature just kind of takes over everything again. But also it's kind of sad because, it was, the beginning of the rehash of George Lucas, of the Star Wars thing with George Lucas, so.
Yeah, but, when you think about it, like, stuff like that's going to be, like, really funny, like, thousands of years from now, where people are going to, like, run across it and dig it up and think it was a real civilization. You don't know.
Mm-hmm. There was, actually there was...
Yes, we just uncovered the ancient world of Tatooine.
Mm-hmm. Well,
there's museum exhibits and like, actually, this was.
Well, you could actually see like there's writing and stuff on the original walls, and it's.
There's writing on the walls.
Yeah.
Have you read the writing on the walls?
I have not, but other people have, and it's obviously a set.
Uh-huh.
But it is kind of funny because it kind of makes you wonder if the structures that they built and the material that they built them out of, will they actually last for thousands of years?
Well, if you cover them with sand,
exactly.
It probably will hang around for a while.
Yeah, covering with sand probably.
It's protected by that sandy, pebbly layer.
Yeah. So that's kind of fun to think about. The fact that they're going to keep, they're not going to try and salvage it. It's going to be like any other abandoned set. It's just going to be taken over. But the desert's kind of an
just
interesting
imagine place. like seriously, thousands of years from now, somebody thinking that in the 80s I guess it would be the 70s, there were water farms.
Yeah. Well, this is the George Lucas film, so this is the rehash.
Oh.
Yeah. So it wasn't the 70s.
Oh, it wasn't the original one.
It's the one that was just made like 10 or so years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But still. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised it's lasted even the 10 plus years because of the fact that it's a desert,
yeah.
And you got sand dunes and stuff.
There's a lot of old movie like sets and props and stuff, and you just always wonder like what happens to them. And a lot of times it's sold off or destroyed or just left outside to rot. Like I mentioned Ghostbusters earlier, and I'm always pining for like a new Ghostbusters film that's actually good, as I'm sure a lot of other Ghostbusters fans are. But I guess Dan Aykroyd, had paid at one time to have the original Ghostbusters vehicle restored.
Oh, really?
Because it was just sitting in the lot, just rotting away.
Oh,
And I guess
wow.
there's so that's like what's referred to as Ecto 1. I don't know if they refer to it as Ecto 1A, but there's an Ecto 1B that's the one from the sequel, which looks completely different because it's like the lights are more colorful and it's got the big fucking reader board that goes all the way around the outside. So they're actually two separate vehicles. I figured they just changed the vehicle from the first movie, but no, they're completely separate cars. And I guess that one is actually just all run down and like stripped of various parts. I think it's missing its front fender. The pictures I saw. So that one's just like sitting, rotting in a lot. So I guess there's actually a Ghostbusters fan page where they're trying to get people to sign a petition to have it restored.
Wow. Well, that's kind of cool.
Really kind of cool. I think there's like somebody who has like a really big Subaru that they've done up like the Ghostbusters car that lives locally because people keep posting it on Facebook, and so I want to try to get a. I want to actually get a. I'm not even gonna be like one of those people who just takes a picture of it and passes by. I'm gonna follow the motherfucker to a parking lot wherever they stop and be like, dude, can I like ride around with you for a day?
That would be so
like
cool.
Stick my camera to the hood and catch some ghosts.
I wonder how many people have asked him that question.
Probably quite a bit, and probably people who are much more scary than I am. Scarier and or creepy.
Yeah, well, that's true. Let's see. By the way, if you search NSW fires on Google, you will see there is a chance that two fires will come together. Will be very bad. Oh.
That's what's going on in Australia.
Oh, that's not good. NSW fires. Ew. 4 hours ago, they declared a state of emergency. I hope that you're safe from it, Kyle.
Hi, I'm Dr. Gaffer, and this is a Disaster News Network. Thank you for joining us. This just in, Australia is on fire. What part?
For my friends.
All of it.
The entire continent.
Like the only pictures they have is, there's not, they can't stand back far enough to take a picture of anything else, so all the pictures are just like, smoke!
I see a little bit of fire there. There's rain.
Oh yeah, there's a little bit.
Well, I hope you stay safe, Kyle. Oh God, hope.
That was inappropriate.
Yes, it was.
Sorry about that.
Sure. So, going
You guys,
back
what's Australia's national anthem? I've never heard They've got to have one. You have one, right? We should play it on the show for support.
Aww.
You should look it up. You gotta look it up on this. You guys have one, right? You might have more
Yes,
than
they
one.
do.
Everything's better over there. And they're like, oh yeah, we got 4. We just pick one depending on what mood we're in.
Yay!
Australian national anthem.
There's one with lyrics, rap.
Let's play that one. Yay!
Ooh. Turn it up, yo.
Wait.
Waiting.
Oh my god, I gotta restart it.
Waiting.
Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are young and free. We've golden soul and wealth for toil, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
That was really pretty.
We're not gonna play the whole thing. I'm just saying, it's like 4 minutes long, so.
But it's very pretty.
It is.
I like it. That's a nice national anthem. Better than ours.
Yeah, ours is all about like fucking bombs and shit.
Yeah. Herpa-derpa bombs and...
I thought it was funny. It's like Obama, like, had like, it didn't like, say we should, we're going to replace it, but suggested that might be a good idea to change the national anthem to something that's a little less, like, hey, we're kick-ass and we blow shit up.
Yo,
and we were like,
slums.
oh my god, that's terrible. I'm just like, well, it is kind of a new age, and maybe that's not the best representation of what we're about. I mean, it is, but maybe we should be lying more. Like, no, we're not all about, like, invading and wars and blowing shit up. We're really all cute and Mormon friendly. And we should have, like, a national anthem that talks about marmots and unicorns.
We need to come up with a national anthem.
I'll get to work on that right away.
And then I will play it, and you can sing it.
Come live here.
Actually, it's landed... Yeah, well... Yeah, but the opposite way.
Yeah.
But yes, it is nice. The end of it's nice. But bombs bursting in air? Yes. Maybe they were just talking about fireworks.
Gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Oh,
Yes,
shit.
it was about 80 proof.
Is that all you go to? 80? So that was lovely. Anyway. So, anybody know of this rapper named Drake?
Yes.
You do?
I've heard of him before.
You have?
I mean, I don't know him.
I mean...
Like, I've never been to his fucking house or anything.
Know of.
Yes, I know of him.
Yes, know of. So apparently he started up a tour in Philadelphia on Saturday night. Well, actually, he was supposed to start up a tour in Philadelphia on Saturday night. Instead, he ended up canceling the show an hour after it was supposed to start.
Okay. Usually, it's helpful to vendors and staffing and the audience if you cancel it previous to the start time.
Yes, but there is a reason.
Oh.
And I think it's a fairly good one.
He was arrested.
No. There was issues with the catwalk above the floor seating area.
Uh-huh.
So they were afraid that people's safety was being compromised.
I see.
Yeah.
So it was about the people.
Yes, it
and
was about
protecting
the people. That's right. Yeah, apparently his show was going to have like some pyrotechnics and he was going to fly around the stage or something ridiculous like that, and it just kind of went a little bit haywire and ended up being kind of a bad deal, so he ended up not doing the show. So there was a lot of people that were pretty irked about it, pretty pissed. There weren't a whole lot of people that were like, oh yeah, it's okay, that's just the way things go, because people are all mad that, oh, I drove for hours to get to this venue and I missed time from work and junk like that.
Yeah.
Shit like that, man. So
people do. I mean, like, if they're a fan of yours and you're having a concert,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have no. It's like, depending on how big your audience is, and you're talking like thousands of people, that have had to make thousands of different arrangements to all be there at the same time for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate. There was somebody that put a quote on his page, though, on his Facebook page, that I thought was kind of funny. So I kind of want to read it. There was a lot of, of course, bad grammar and spelling and stuff, which I can't point out to you unless I spell it out, and so I'm not going to do that. I'll just read it.
It's going to be like a half-hour segment then.
Yeah. Very disappointed tonight, Drizzy. Drizzy is apparently his nickname. I brought my mom's sexiest panties to throw at you tonight, but sadly your show canceled.
Brought my mom's?
Yes. I called out of work, that over $100 in a day. Okay. You could have performed raw on the stage. Fuck being fancy and flying up and down. All I wanted was to see you perform your music, not you performing acrobatics. You could have came out. What is this elephant shit? My feet hurts. Dem boots got heels.
Damn.
But that beginning of it, just thought it was funny.
It was.
She got her mom's finest panties to throw at him. So he's got other ladies.
You brought your mom to a drink. I was like, yeah, apparently she did, and stole her panties as well.
I don't know if like
they're next to each other at the concerts. Like, yes, fuck, are those mine? What the fuck?
I don't
My
know.
favorite pair. The bra that goes with those is like $60. The fuck is wrong with you?
Actually, you do have a point there. Bras and panties are outrageously expensive. If you go to Victoria's Secret, you better go
A
during winter.
Victoria's Secret. It's the one that's in space orbiting
the
the
Vector
Earth. Victoria's Secret.
I am having issues. It is exactly.
That's where dark face shops. I have no idea what. I've seen pictures.
What, Victoria's Secret?
No, Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's.
Yes.
Oh. I want pictures.
Because she's part of the UFO Filiverse.
That's right.
So.
Yes. So anyway, apparently they're rescheduled the show for December 18th, so it's a ways down the line. It's after the other
mummy panties.
tour.
Wait, no, that's underlined. That's a real link. Oh no.
Nice, Kyle. So the
It's
venue.
a thing. If that's trending tomorrow,
Mummy panties.
I'm calling you.
I'm gonna start
We have
putting
to
on.
talk.
I'm gonna put on Twitter. So I keep losing my spot.
I'm sorry. I'm
No,
having so
it's
much
okay. I like it when you have fun. It makes everybody else have fun.
fun. That sounded dirty as fuck. I like it when you have fun.
Fun is relative.
I love it when your testicles rise.
Ooh. Doesn't that only happen if it's cold out or if you get into like a...
Don't you have fucking news? I'm like, we are not transitioning into a conversation about testicles.
But you just did.
No!
You started it.
I may have started it, but I didn't want it to be a thing.
Okay, well, I'll finish it.
Okay, fine.
Naked time here in the back row.
Call me in Australia, I dare you. Fuck, well, if it costs as much to call you as it does to mail shit to you.
Oh, it probably costs more.
Jesus Christ.
So anyway...
Oh my god, I hope your poster's not on fire.
Shit. So December 18th is when they decided to reschedule the concert, and it's going to be after the tour, which is fair. So yeah, December 18th, they're going to honor all of the parking tickets that people have. They're going to honor all of the regular tickets that people have, all of the seating, whatnot. So all people have to lose is time.
And the venue, all they have to lose is money.
Well,
yeah. They do, kind of a lot. But,
And,
well, that's good, though.
yeah.
They're, making good to the peoples.
And as a side note, he is...
But you people better fucking appreciate that shit, because that's a lot of money wasted.
that is quite a bit of money.
To do a redo, it's much more cost effective to just refund it and
Agreed.
be done with it.
Agreed. I wonder if he's going to do crowdfunding for it. But as a side note, he was actually named ambassador for Canada recently. So
Hey.
yeah, so good job on you, Drizzy.
Drizzy.
And the only bit of gaming news that I got to was that the Wii is no longer going to be produced in Japan. So bye bye Wii. That's it.
See ya.
That's all I had for games. Because I
That's
have not
really
been
short.
very good with my gaming segment this week.
I guess. Jeez.
I played a lot of Skyrim if you wanted to know that.
Skyrim.
And I play League of Legends now, which people probably know. And my favorite character is Aatrox, Aatrox. And he's very cool, and I win a lot of matches because of him. So I'm very happy that I found a character I can finally relate to.
Ta-da.
Well, I don't really relate to him, but he's fun to play.
Fun. Yeah. That's what you meant.
Oh, Kyle says my poster is behind me. It's behind me. No, it's not on fire.
Good. What I meant the one that we're mailing to you, because it might have hit Australia by now and currently be on fire in a truck somewhere
or in the sky.
Or
maybe the plane went too low.
There's a fire in the sky. It's that hot.
Isn't that a movie? Fire in the Sky?
No, it's a
I think it is.
song.
Fire in the Sky.
It's probably a movie too. It's probably a song and a movie.
It's probably both. Yeah, it is a movie.
Ta-da!
1993. An Arizona logger mysteriously disappears for 5 days in an UFO encounter in 1975. Oh my god! I remember watching this movie. This was a good movie. Sorry. Exactly. So,
So,
on to porn.
I wasn't going to actually talk about porn. right off the bat. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
I'm sorry if I gave you that impression.
Got all my hopes
now
up.
that just makes this transition awkward. It's like about an old redheaded woman.
On to old redhead woman.
On to old redheaded woman. So anyway, I've always been a fan of sketch comedy shows and variety shows in general.
Yes, you have.
And not just like modern day ones like Kids in the Hall or Whitest Kids You Know or even like Monty Python, but just like older stuff than that, like Sid Caesar,
Ooh,
the Show of Shows and things like that. But I've always a fan of Carol Burnett, and I always found the Carol Burnett show to be quite funny. And she's actually going to receive, or did receive, I'm sorry, not going to, did because it happened today, the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor.
Oh!
Which is, it's kind of a, as far as like, being like a comedic performer, it's kind of like one of the coolest things you can win. Really, because, it's a literary award. So it's a literary award for comedy. So it's very cool. And I'm hoping that, some of you either A, don't know who Carol Burnett is and have never seen a segment of her show, or B, would really like to because it's totally about to happen. So this is actually a sketch that she did in, I think it was like 1973. I think it was 73. And actually, when I found this on YouTube, I actually ended up sending it to my father because I thought it was really funny because my mom is kind of nuts. And he thought it was really funny too. But anyway, so here you go.
Hello?
Who was it?
I don't know. Didn't say anything, just hung up.
Why'd they hang up?
Probably had the wrong number.
Why would someone call a wrong number at this time of night?
Calling the wrong number any time of night.
Why would they pick this number?
I don't think they picked this number, probably just got the wrong number.
Is it a signal?
Is what a signal?
Your friend that called.
He's not my friend.
He's not?
No.
But you said they didn't say anything.
They didn't.
Then how do you know it's a he?
I don't.
But you just said, he's not my friend.
It's just a figure of speech when you say that. See, what I should have said was, whoever it was, didn't say anything.
Then why didn't you say that?
I don't know. I wish I would have.
Is that part of your plan?
What plan?
To confuse me?
How would I confuse you?
It's very simple. You just said it was a he, when it's really a she. But then you're saying whoever to confuse me.
That's confusing me. She who?
Don't ask me, she's your friend.
There's no she. That's just a wrong number. That's all.
Is she pretty?
Who?
Your girlfriend.
Oh. I know. Oh. Yeah. Look, there's no she. Somebody just got the wrong number. That's all. That's all that was.
Was that a signal?
What?
Closing the window.
Closed the window because I was cold.
Well, why didn't you close the window before you got the signal on the phone?
I wasn't cold before I got the signal.
It is a signal!
Look, it's no signal, see? No she. It's the wrong number on the phone. I just closed that because I was cold. That's all. I go to sleep. Oh.
Are you sure she saw that?
What?
The lights go on and off.
Did who see that?
You tell me, she's your friend.
Martha, why don't you just go to sleep? It's 2:30.
How did you know it's 2:30?
That's what the clock says.
Or is it because she said she was gonna call at 2:30?
Who?
The girl that's waiting outside for your signals of closing the window and turning the lights on and off. That's who.
Look, there's no girl, there's nobody waiting or anything. That was the wrong number. Do you understand? Now, why in your wildest imagination would I want to even mess around with another woman? You know I love you. Crying out loud. Get to sleep, will you? Gosh.
Honey, I'm sorry. I guess I'm just jealous.
Well, there's no reason to be. I love you. Now, you just go to sleep. I gotta get up early.
I love you too, and I'm sorry.
All right, don't worry.
You open that door and I'll blow you in there.
That was clever.
So yeah, that was your.
That's a good skit.
Your classic comedy there with your twist. Your twist at the end. Any good comedy's gotta have a good spin on the end. So anyway, that was kind of long. Sorry about that, but really, I just wanted to watch it, and I made you watch it with me. That's what that was all about. So,
So we were involved in
Yes.
the pleasure of you seeing it.
yes, even though no one actually saw me see it, but it was watched, and we watched it together.
It was fantastic. Family time.
So-
Melanie R says, is that a theta sign?
A Buddha?
A theta?
Well, I don't know what that means.
Oh.
I'm not that smart.
It's a Greek symbol.
Okay. Is what?
The little thing she put in the chat room, it looks like
Oh.
a little O with a little slashy on it.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway, sorry.
I don't remember what I was saying now. Oh, that's right. I was talking about Burnett.
Right.
So she, when she first got into doing, acting in theater, she was hooked, and she was, on Broadway and like Once Upon a Mattress, and then she finally was signed to one of the major television networks. I can't remember which one it is right now off the top of my head. It was ABC, NBC, or CBS, one of those two. I want to say it was ABC, but she was signed to them for basically like a 10-year contract, basically saying like, oh, we're going to put you in X number of shows, X number of sitcoms as just like a character. I don't know if they still do contracts like this where they just find like a really, good character actor and then just sign them, for like, 5, 7 years, whatever it happens to be, to just appear in various television shows on the network. But she was one of those people, so she did a lot of, comedy shows, and also as, guest as a, comedian on various other shows. And she was also, strangely enough, given like the option to create her own production. Not necessarily that they would, that they would air it, but that she was given enough leeway in her contract to be able to like, oh, if you have an idea on a show, do that.
Cool.
And so she got through about 5 years of her contract. She's like, actually, I do have an idea. She's like, oh, you want to do a variety show? She was told that was actually like, you realize that that's like a man's thing, right? She's just like, okay, but this is kind of what I do.
Her variety show is the best.
It's like the different characters that I play in like all these other different shows. If it was just all those other characters, but in one show. So
that is so cool.
The premise of it. But anyway, so the Burnett show ran for I think 13 years.
It was a long time.
It
was a long time.
It started in early '60s and ended in early '70s, 1974, something like that. But anyway, fabulous woman, and I really enjoy watching her stuff. Her and her cast of the show, Harvey Korman and other guy's name I can hardly remember.
I don't.
But anyway,
I don't know.
love them all fantastic people. I just ran across this. There was the BAFTA, the European big movie festival, gigantic
BAFTA?
thing. That,
Dark Fae used to watch the Carol Burnett show. Yay!
The BFI London Film Festival Awards.
Oh!
Anyway, so Tom Hanks was there for his one of his goddamn films.
Tim Conway. Thanks, Rhonda.
Yes, that's who it is. Tim Conway. For some reason, every time I try to spin through the cast list of that show, I always seem to just mental block a few people, and minutes later, Tim Conway. But anyway,
fuck yes, man.
Tom Hanks was being interviewed at the BAFTA event, and he told this story. I just thought it was really interesting, since it's close to Halloween. I imagine that's probably why he told this story, is because it's close to Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
But when he was working on a project in DC, and Arnold Schwarzenegger was also there. It's when he was filming True Lies, and so they're there with their families, and then Sean Penn is also there working on a project. So somehow the three of them end up taking their children trick-or-treating.
Oh,
in these local neighborhoods. And so how the parents send the kids up to the house and they knock on the door and get the candy. And so the three of them, so there's Sean Penn, Tom Hanks, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they're just they're all sitting on standing on the sidewalk, watching their kids, go up to get candy, and Tom Hanks is like, if one of these parents decides to walk out to the curb, they're gonna when the celebrity, trifecta, I forget exactly how he put it, but you can just imagine running into three of them, and the first thing you would think is just it's Halloween and people are out trick-or-treating, and these are fantastic costumes.
Yeah,
because how the fuck would these three guys be together? So not that
that's cool.
They didn't mention that in the story, but that was my first thought. I'm just I wouldn't believe that it was actually the three of them.
No,
I just saw.
I'd have to do double, triple, quadruple take.
I'm killing myself because I can't remember who it is, but there's one of my Facebook friends that actually posted a video. Well, not just one of my Facebook friends, but actually one of my friends, but he posted it on Facebook, and it's just this really awesome Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonation, in voice and in character, just the way it was shot and everything. So
that's cool.
But yeah, you just swear they had to be some sort of costumes.
It could be. Hi, Candy and Michelle. And Faye's about to leave for work. Aww.
Well, she actually hung around way longer than I thought she was going to. So
I guess
I'm just thankful she was here at all.
Me too. We love
her. I
her.
guess I just say that to her. I'm just thankful you were here at all because she can see and hear me. That makes more sense that way.
Yeah, I guess so.
She pretty much stayed for the whole show. We only got really technically 16 minutes left. Oh my god! We only have 16 minutes left. I'm not even gonna really get to my porn story. Maybe I'll just cover it really super quick. I don't know.
Well, I hope so.
But I wanted to try this fun experiment because for some reason this was just something I ran across on TMZ that Anne Rice. I think it's because the 50 Shades of Grey film is coming out. But I guess Anne Rice was asked about her feelings on it, and she basically said that if you see a woman in public, reading 50 Shades of Grey, you don't really think much of it. But if you see a guy browsing through like Playboy, in a restaurant, then you're just like, oh hey, and that's like obscene. But she's just like, we shouldn't be prudish about about our porn. And of course, Anne Rice is the was it Vampire? Oh, God.
Vampire Diaries?
Vampire Diaries, that's what it was, right? Okay, I was going to say that, but it's like when I said it in my head, it sounded wrong. I'm like, oh, that's not right.
Yes,
it totally is right.
Yeah, that's right.
But before she wrote the Vampire Diaries, she also wrote the Sleeping Beauty series of books. It's three different books. This is the third one that Anne Rice wrote, but she wrote it under a different name. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce his fake ass fucking name. You want to give it a shot?
A.N. Roquelaure.
See, it's not just me. It's just,
Roquelaure.
there's no fucking reading this name. I'll just show it to you guys. That way you guys can see it. There, it's that. Anyway, so just to prove to you how smutty this book is, just flip through this and stop on any page.
Okay.
Okay. This is the page she chose. Oh. Now I'm just I'm gonna close my eyes and randomly point to a part in the book. Okay. Start reading from there.
I went round to
You gotta hold it. I'm not gonna hold it for you. My fingers are covered.
I went round to the front and lifted Lexius's chin. Look into my eyes, I said. The whipping continued in very thorough style. This was better than I had hoped it might be. Lexius was biting his lip, gasping. I felt that stirring of feeling again, that fount of affection and love. I was frightened suddenly. I went down on my knees and kissed him again, and it was just as powerful as before, the strap sending the shudders through him, his tears spilling onto my face. I'm going to stop there.
That's how fucking smutty it is.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, seriously, that was just a completely random page, random sentence that I pointed to, or place to start reading from. So anyway, at Anne Rice.
The Vampire Lestat. That's what it is, not Vampire Diaries. Vampire Diaries is a TV show.
No, I think it was Vampire Lestat is one of the vampires in it.
Oh, got it.
But anyway, we're pretty much out of time and stuff. Or pretty close, but I don't want to run. I don't like to run right to the edge, because then I feel like we don't acknowledge everyone who watched and stuff. We're just like, and bye, and then we're just gone. I guess it would be more appropriate to do that, but you guys get the idea. So I'm gonna wind down the show now, so we feel like we're just bailing out on you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for the likes. Eat one. Anyway, I'm Dr. Gaffer. This is Fuck YouMing, your father's Chinese. Just swear to God. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hi, hello Michelle.
Yay, hello Michelle.
Thanks for the hug. We're signing off now.
She's been here for a couple minutes now.
Well, at least you saw a bit, and then you can also watch the awkward replay of it.
Yay, we like awkward replays.
We love you. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks Faye for watching, and Kyle as always, and everyone else who bothered to jump in. Sandproof, thanks for kind of hanging in there at the beginning. I don't know if you're still around in there, but anyway, I appreciate all you guys. Much love and stuff. And
XOXO.
We'll talk to you guys next week.
And go eat one.
Next Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Join us for all your entertainment news, needs, and stuff, and things, and love, and have a happy and safe week.
Penis.
$55.
That's pretty good.
Good job.
My tags are too long. What the hell?
Oh my God. Big tag. Shockwave flash may be busy. Stop the shockwave plug-in.
Oh no.
Oh, crash dump.
Uh-oh.
Crash dump.
Uh-oh.
Crashing and dumping.
I can't turn this off yet.
Why?
Because I have too many tags again. I don't know how I did that. There it went. Golly, I wish they didn't have a limit.